Hello, I'm Ederson Oliveira. I'll be presenting this video for DNNHero.com. In this video, I'll be showing how you can restrict the country that you ship to in Catalook. So here I have a test site, and I do have Catalook demo version installed in this site, and this is what I'm referring to. I do have a test product, and one thing that I want to mention is that don't worry about the look and feel. This is just an out of the box Catalook skin. So I'm just using the default skin of Catalook here just to demonstrate how you can restrict the countries that you ship to in Catalook. So I do have created a test product. I'm going to click on that test product. I'm going to buy it now. And during the checkout, when I click final checkout, I'm not logged in yet. So I will be required to create a profile to set up the fields that I have marked as required. And one of the fields is called country. So it's bringing a drop down list of all countries in the world here. So if I don't want that, if I just want to have people, if I want to restrict the countries that I'll be shipping to, I need to take care of this drop down. I need to restrict the countries that my visitors will be registering from. So there's a quite simple way to do that in Catalook. First, we need to find what is the skin that the cart is using. Now, I have Catalook in admin mode in Windows Explorer, in Internet Explorer here. So to find which skin it's being used for the cart, I can log in as host, and I'm logged in as host at this point. I can click on View Cart, and under View Cart, I can go to the Action menu, and I can go to Edit Skin. So from here, I know that it's using this cart skin, and I will also be opening the Catalook admin manual. Once I open it, if I type in country, this is the PDF version. If I type in country, it will go straight to the part that I'm interested, which is where I can restrict the countries of that dropdown. So if I just copy cat address, I'm going back to the skin, and I'm going to try to find it here. So if I try to find, so here it is. And I do have two options here. I have selected country codes and countries. Now, selected country codes is the code of the country that I want the drop down to come pre-selected. Let's start with this one. Let's say that I want to have pre-selected US. So I just put the US code here. And countries, I'm gonna leave it blank so it will bring everything. So once I do that, I scroll down and I click Save Module Skin. So I click Save Module Skin, and I will go back to the other browser, where I'm checking out. And if I refresh this drop down should have pre-selected US. So it doesn't have, but most likely this is because I need to restart the site. So I'm going to go back to Internet Explorer. I'm going to the host menu. I'm going to the host settings to restart the site and see if after that it will bring the pre-selection that I have chosen. So let me go back there to Firefox. Let's refresh this. So after refreshing, you can see that the country has changed to pre-select United States because I have put the US code. But if I want to restrict the country list as well, if I want to show, let's say, only United States and Canada, how can I do that? So it's simple as well. If we go back to the admin mode, and if we go back to action menu and then edit skin, From here, I'm gonna search for the tag, and then under countries, under selected country, I have US, but under countries, I can put a list of countries that I want to display in the dropdown, but I have to use the country code for that. And you may ask, how do I know the country codes of the countries that I want to set up? So you can go to Catalook menu, and if you search for countries, after a couple of hits, you're gonna get a list of different countries. See, a full list of countries and the codes of each country. So in our example, I want to put Canada and US. So Canada is CA. So what I'm gonna do is here in the address tag under countries, I'm gonna put US, comma, CA. So it will only display US and Canada. So let me save this module settings. Then let me go back to the checkout. I'm going to refresh this page, see if it shows up. Now, as you can see, it's only showing up United States and Canada. I just have two options. Now, I still have the option of selecting provide a different shipping to address. So if you not only want to set up the country restriction from an account creation perspective, if you want to set up the restriction under the ship to address as well, we're gonna go back to the admin mode, and then you're gonna go back to edit the skin, and from here I'm going to search again for cat address. This is, go all the way to the top, next. This is the one that I have already selected. This is the address data. Now, the next one is the ship to address data. So here I can put the same type of restrictions. I can say that the selected country will be US, and then countries that I'll be shipping to will be US, Canada. So by doing so, I'll be restricting not only the account creation, which will have to be from US and Canada, but the ship to address, I'll be restricting that as well. So I can save the module skin. And once I do that, if I go back to the checkout, I'm not gonna fill this out completely, but the same way as we have restricted the country drop down here for the account creation, we have also restricted the ship to address country drop down list as well. So basically, this is a simple way that you can restrict the countries that you will allow people to register from on your Catalook e-commerce site, and the countries that you're going to be shipping to as well. This way you can restrict the countries, and you'll not get into a situation that you'll be required to ship to a country that you are not prepared, that you are not ready, or that the shipping costs will be just too high and you don't want to handle that. Okay, so that's it for now. Thank you very much, and bye.